Alright, let's cut this countertop, put the sink in, finish the countertop. I still gotta put that fan in, but for now I want to cut this countertop, put the sink in. So let's get it. So this was supposed to be 22 3/8, and when you measure it, when I was walking by I could see it was crooked a little bit. You measure it, kind of looks like 22 3/8, right? Looks like it's pretty close, 22 3/8. But when you push and you straighten out your tape measure, it's more like that. More 22 3/8 is right there. I could tell it was crooked a little bit, so. I already got this cut, that cut. I don't have that cut. You can use a jigsaw. I don't have my jigsaw with me. I usually never carry my jigsaw, so I'm going to use a sawzall. And the only way to get the cut clean is use like a metal blade. This metal blade is kind of aggressive. I would like to use a thinner metal blade, but this is what I have, so I'm going to have to use that. So I usually make my cut right here with the metal blade, cut there with the metal blade, that back cut with this metal blade, and all the rest of them. So. Alright, so I got this cut. Let's open this up, put the sink together, drop the countertop. So when you're putting these basket strainers on, I always take these off because you need that. I have a tool that holds that. Take that off. That's going to go in this drawer, so when I need it for underneath, I know the strainer's there and that's there. So you're going to take this off. And I hate these. They're always so hard to get back on, to thread back on. I can already tell it's getting a little bit tight. You take the cardboard and the rubber, which is going to go the same way it came on. It's going to go that way, just like that. Cardboard's there so when this tightens up, it doesn't twist the rubber. So if you didn't have this cardboard and you tried to go tighten it up, that rubber would, it would stretch. So that's what the cardboard is there for. It's not to seal it. It's not nothing to throw away. It's there for a reason. And then on this one, which it's not on every one, this is its seal. You don't need no plumber's putty for this. On some cheaper ones, or if you buy these separate, you're gonna have to put some plumber's putty here instead of this. But they got this foam, and it's a gray foam. It never usually comes, and it always usually comes with the rubber and the cardboard, and that's for the back. It's not for this side. So we're just gonna put it in like this. These are usually hard to thread. It's like you gotta get it right, just right, or it don't want to thread. There we go, I got it. No, I didn't. Or did I? There we go. Now I got it. Okay, and I do have a tool for this back, but the tool seems to be stretched, or it's not stretched, it was made that way. It's like really loose on these, and every time I try to use it, it just skips. It's like they should have made that a little bit tighter and it would have been good. So I just use channel locks. And the drain tool. Which bigger side goes right here. Screwdriver or crescent or whatever you want to use. Hold that, open this all the way up. Try to get it somewhat in the middle. Just start tightening it down. Doesn't have to be super tight, but it's got to be tight. That's probably good. Alright, let's drop this countertop. Now these countertops from Menards, that's what this is from. This is from Menards. I don't really like them as much because they seem to be more flimsy. They're always bowed, so either always got to put weight on it or try to screw it. Like here, this is what these little white things are for, to run some screws up into the countertop to suck it down. The ones from Home Depot are a little bit better. The material is a little bit stronger. Like when I cut with the Sawzall on this, you could just feel it cuts right through it, breaks. It's just not as good. It's only with the countertops. The cabinets are way better from Menards than Home Depot. But anyway, let's drop this down. Alright, I'm doing this by myself. Maybe a little bit hard. Let's try. Kind of just lift it up past it. I already know I'm gonna get silicone on the bottom of the sink. Let's see, I thought we just probably sat on some, what do you call it? Those probably sat on almost like it sat on the supply lines. I think it should be good. It definitely looks like, yep, the side's up. This damn thing's bowed. I don't like these countertops at all. Back of the wall's bowed, but we're touching here. We're not there, touching there, and we're not there. So, but it's good enough to where once I suck this down either with some screws, I'm probably just gonna run screws in it to get it down. should be alright. The rest of it can get silicone. I can't prevent this. If I'm touching here like this and I'm touching there, can't really prevent it. I can try to push a little bit, but silicone will cover that up. So alright, countertop's done. I need to get a screw up here in the front. I gotta go get a longer bit because I can't get my drill up in it. I got screws everywhere else. Just this front. These damn countertops are so bowed. I mean, I've never even seen them like this bad, but this one's pretty bad. But once I screw this metal down, everything should be flat and good.